Feels really cold on my face. Like, I don't know if that's normal. I am shook. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with yet another testing video. I know, 2 on the row. I was shopping around Lidl the other day. I was getting some bits and pieces because obviously I live in a flat, just me and my boyfriend, so I was getting food. Okay, and I saw a bunch of makeup, so I was like, you know what, while I'm here I might as well pick up a few little bits and give them a try. It was probably nearly a couple of years ago now. I actually tested LIDL makeup, which was probably my most hated video but also my most viewed video. So I'll give LIDL makeup a try because there's some LIDL bits that I still have in my collection. If you are new to my channel and you've never seen me before, then feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure to also give this video a big thumbs up if you do enjoy it. So without further ado, I'm just going to roll onto the video and talk about some LIDL makeup and test it on my face. So let's go. Okay, so I did pick up a few bits and pieces. I picked up a powder. Honestly, I thought this was a blush, but no, this is the Rogue powder. Their makeup brand, or the makeup brand that supplies them, is called Cien, like C-I-E-N. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere. Let me know if you know where I've probably seen it down below in the comments. Then I've also got this bronzing powder, which actually doesn't look like that much of a bad colour, so this is one of the things that I've been most excited to try. I picked up 2 concealers because they didn't actually have a foundation. So they have this liquid concealer. I got these both in the lighter shade because this one looks darker than this one. So I thought I might use this as like a stick foundation and then use this as my concealer. So I got these 2. I also ended up picking up an eyeliner. Intrigued to see how well this performs. Picked up a lipstick which is in a gorgeous, it's like a pinky nude colour, so I really like that. Then I also picked up one of the mascaras as well. They do also have a waterproof version of this. So that is why I've currently got my brows done. There's a few little bits that are missing, so I couldn't find like an eyeshadow, for example. Firstly, going to start off with foundation slash concealer. So I'm going to use this cover stick. I picked this up in the shade 1, which honestly, if you look at the colour on the bottom, seems really, really dark, and you don't know with like brands that have like 4 shades if it's going to be really, really dark or really, really light. So I just went safe with number 1. It looks like this was 99p. Concealer actually looks quite light. Brush at the back of my hand. Oh my god, yeah, that is light. I mean, it matches, kind of matches my skin tone. I don't know if you can see that. It isn't majorly pigmented. The way I'm going to do this, obviously this was meant to be a concealer. I think I'm just going to kind of put it on my face like I would a stick foundation and just use it like that. Sometimes you've just got to go a little bit rogue. Oh, yeah, that is not pigmented. And if I was to use that as a concealer, yeah, no, it's not at all. Hopefully the liquid one has a little bit more pigment. I guess we'll see. I feel like I have put quite a lot of that concealer slash stick foundation on my face, and I don't feel like it's really, the pigmentation just has not come through. It's fine. We're gonna blend it out, what little bit has actually gone on my face, and we'll see what it's like. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender like I normally would, and I'm just going to blend it. I feel like there's bits of it that get stuck that like does not want to blend. I don't feel like it's giving me any coverage. Like, I used it as a concealer under my eyes, you know, just to test what the coverage was like under my eyes, but I don't really feel like there's been a lot of coverage. I mean, it has kind of covered up my little spot that I've had chilling on my chin down here. Other than that, Next up, I'm going to go in with the liquid concealer, and I'm going to use that to conceal under my eyes. If this is more pigmented, then I might actually take it a little bit more all over my face, but I guess we'll see. Oh, okay, so I've just opened it up and it's like Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer, where it has the little spongy thing at the end. I actually don't mind concealers like this, so that's kind of excited me a little bit. This one does look a little bit lighter than this one, and I'm hoping this one's a little bit more pigmented with it being a liquid concealer as opposed to a stick concealer. And this one was a little bit more expensive as well. This one was £1.99, but it's still under £2, so it's still pretty good. Oh, okay. Isn't too bad. It's not the most like pigmented concealer that I've ever used. I wouldn't say like a lot goes a long way. Definitely a lot better than the other one. It's not too bad actually, and the colour isn't too bad either. It's kind of like a nice light vanilla-y colour, which is probably a little bit too light for me at the moment because I have tans. It feels really cold on my face. Like, I don't know if that's normal. I feel like my face has been put in a freezer. Ooh. Okay, that blended out really nicely actually. I wouldn't say it covered up a lot. Like, you can still see my dark under eye circles even after 13 hours sleep, but it did blend out a lot better than the other concealer. I just kind of think it's lost a little bit of its coverage as you blend it. For $1.99, I don't actually mind that. I think that was alright. I think actually my face looks quite natural with that combo. You can definitely tell that I have got foundation on. Like, it has definitely like covered up the redness in my cheeks and the spot that was chilling down here. It's probably worth a try. Next, I'm gonna set that all in place using the powder that looks like a blush. This was £1.29. This is what the powder looks like. It's very, very pink. I'm gonna see what it's like when I put it to my face, because when I've just swatched it on my hand, it's basically disappeared when I swatched it. Just gonna take my normal powder brush that I use from Real Techniques. Doubling. Yeah, I think that's more of a blush. You can see on my cheek here, that has more of like a pinky tone to it. So I think in the future, let me see what it's like if I like use it as a blush. Yeah, like that would end up being quite a nice blush. Like, if you want more of a subtle blush, which I am about, then that actually might go well. Like, could you imagine that with like your bronzer and your highlighter? I feel like that would still look quite nice as more of a blush. But I'm just going to use it as powder anyway, because I kind of want to set all this in place. And at least it does give me a little bit more colour and matches towards my neck. Not the most pigmented in the world, and I feel like you kind of press it on your face and then it disappears, which is why it looks really, really patchy on my forehead. That has actually set it in place though, which is a good thing. My face does feel like it's set in place. It's a lot less tacky. Now we have got this like patchy bit right in the middle of my FOD, but these things happen. Next, I'm going to take this bronzer, and this is the bronzing powder. I got this in the shade 03. That powder was the lighter shade. This is the shade 01. I got this bronzer in the shade 03, which is obviously the third darkest shade, only because I quite like the colour. I think the colour is actually quite nice. This is what the bronzer looks like. It's not actually like majorly dark. For the third darkest shade, I would not say that that was dark. Like, I'm very, very pale, and that looks like the perfect fit for me. I'm just going to take my normal bronzing brush that I use from Spectrum. This is the Spectrum A01 brush. Just going to doppel in. I don't even know if that's an actual word. I feel like I need to sit comfortably for this because I have high hopes. Again, not the most pigmented in the world. Definitely did give more of a subtle bronzed look. I normally like quite a very, very bronzed look. Actually don't really mind that. The price, I'm kind of like shook. It's definitely defined my cheekbones, definitely made me a lot more bronzed than I was previously. £1.29, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I really like that colour. I have 3 items left. I've got my eyeliner, lipstick and mascara. So I think what's best is to go in with the eyeliner next. Eyeliner was also £1.29. By far the most expensive thing has been the liquid concealer, which was pretty good. Oh, it's a liquid eyeliner. Oh, that is quite black and quite pigmented. Okay, I don't normally go for winged eyeliner. I don't feel like it ever matches my eye shape at all. So I'm probably just gonna line the top of my eyes. It doesn't have like the pointiest pen shape in the world, but if you just want to use it to say like line the top of your lids, then it's not too bad. Hey Phoebe, please don't water. It's not too bad. Like, it is definitely blacker than some of the more expensive eyeliners that I use. I just did feel like when I was trying to line the top of my lids that it did stick in certain places. Like, it didn't glide, it kind of went. But then again, it was only £1.29, and to get that much of a black eyeliner is pretty impressive. I'm gonna move on to mascara. Mascara was 99p. It is pretty affordable, so let's see how well it works. I'm very, very picky when it comes to mascaras because I have very, very short lashes. Some mascaras just don't do anything to my lashes. Ooh, I quite like that one. I quite like that wand. I feel like that is the perfect wand for my eyelashes. I prefer more of like a thicker one than a thinner one, and that is definitely a thick wand. So I'm gonna see. Oh my god, I am shook. Actually shook. It has made my bottom lashes really quite long, which even like some of my most expensive mascaras, it does not do that. And this is 99p. Okay, let's do the other side. And then I'm gonna see if I can go in with a second coat. I'm gonna zoom you in so I can show you what is done for my bottom lashes. My top lashes never normally volumize that much, so please bear that in mind. But I'm pretty impressed. Like, I kind of know what mascaras do the best for my lashes because my lashes are so short. And this ain't bad, let me tell you. I hope my camera is in focus. If it's not, then I'm really sorry, but G7X problems. I don't know if you can see, but my bottom lashes are definitely a lot longer than they were. My top lashes has kind of done something for my top lashes, but my top lashes never normally like volumize that much anyway, even with a good mascara. So I'm pretty impressed. I think I'm gonna go in with another coat. Doesn't actually seem that clumpy either, which I pretty do like this. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I was getting at. Oh, I feel like you'd be able to tell a lot more if I didn't have eyeliner on as well. Guys and girls, this mascara was 99p. I swear down. If you don't get anything else from this video, please try this mascara. Even my favourite mascaras do not normally do this to my lashes. Finally, to finish off the look, I'm gonna go in with this lipstick. This lipstick was 99p. It looked more like a pinky nude shade, but now it's more of a pink. That is what it looks like. I did have to swatch quite a bit, so it isn't the most pigmented in the world from a swatch. Let's see how it is on my lips. It looks like a really gorgeous colour though. Oh, it smells like cake. It smells like cake mixture. Don't know if that was normal or the intention, but oh, I just want a cake. It's a pretty bright lip for me. Looking at it in the tube, like actually as the lipstick, I did not think it would come out this bright. I thought it would be more of like a nude toned lipstick. As well as it tasting and smelling like cake mixture. I actually do like the formula of this. I have very, very dry lips, so I'm very picky with my lipsticks. I like something a little bit more moisturising. It is kind of drying down a little bit more matte. The lips still feel good, which is a sign of a good lipstick for me. Overall, this is the final look. All in all, I was pretty impressed. I thought we'd be good if we came out of this video with one product that I absolutely loved. There's definitely a couple that I did enjoy. I did, for example, enjoy the liquid concealer. I think it's not the best concealer that I've ever used in my life, but I think for the price, it's definitely worth a try. And if you like more of like a spongy applicator sort of liquid concealer, then it's good for that. I also did enjoy the bronzing powder. Once again, I have this in the third darkest shade. I think it's really done its job, really. Like, it's not the darkest bronzer in the world. I'd say it's more of a subtle bronzer. Normally I go for something a little bit more darker to kind of like enhance my cheekbones a little bit more, but I'm not mad about it. I do still really, really like it. And of course, the star from this video has to be the mascara, which was 99p. I don't understand how I've tried so many expensive mascaras and I've come across a 99p one from Lidl and I'm obsessed. This is definitely staying in my collection. So I really hope that you did enjoy this video and you did find it helpful. I know for me it was definitely very, very insightful and I was very, very surprised. So if you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to smash it a big massive thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure to also tap that little bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video, a little bit like this one. I do also post makeup looks on my Instagram and TikTok, though if you don't follow me over there then feel free to. I'll of course leave those in the description bar below. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, stay safe, and I will see you on my next video very, very soon. Bye!